What's good, y'all? I just got back from the gym. I look crazy. My beanie was like on my head looking crazy, but today I'm gonna make a video talking about all the things that I've made in like the last 4 weeks or a little longer. Break down the process. Some of the things are like prototypes that'll never come out. Sample 1 and like maybe sample 5 will be the final product. So you'll kind of get some insight on my design process and you'll get to see step by step till the final product type shit. I was up at 6:30 a.m. at the gym, hit the weights, did my cardio, sat in the sauna. It's gonna be a good day, about to shower and meditate and then make that video, kick it with y'all, get some ish done today. Just got done with my morning meditation and my journaling. Basically, I thought to myself there was something I wanted to share that is gonna be a new habit of mine. Every day, I'm waking up and I'm writing in my gratitude journal. I was told recently was in order to attract more good things, you have to show gratitude for the things you already have. And one thing that's also unique about this process is like, I'm gonna ask myself every day, how can I be like more intentional with my gratitude? So not only will I journal the things I'm grateful for that I already have, but like, who are the people that are blessings in my life, or what are the opportunities that I may be overlooking, or just the creators that I could connect with that I may be overlooking, or just someone on the street that I could help have a better day. So I wrote down a few of those things, and like every day I'll try to do a few of them, like even just like call my mom, my dad, like I'm grateful I have like a beautiful, strong family, so I should show more intention towards that. So that's my new shit, and it felt really good. So I was like, I gotta tell the boys about this. All right, I just got dressed. Oh yeah, I didn't explain this. I'm about to go do like some like spin around videos outside because I've been putting on some clean ass fits with sweatpants and boots. So my next like reel that I'll probably post on Saturday is just gonna be like different fits with sweatpants and boots, or yeah, probably. So I'm gonna do that before I get to like everything else I want to do for the day, and before I do that video where I show you guys what I've been working on. Like, comment, subscribe, or
turn around, hitting my style like a model. Feel really vintage, I feel like a fossil. Smoking on Zar, you can see in my people. Shoot from the hip, why the fuck would I tussle with you? Boy, you was always my people.
Waiting on these clients to come through and do this fitting, show you what I've made this month, what's dropping, and some of the inspo behind it. I'm gonna start off by talking about these joints because I think this is probably like the newest things I made this month. See, a little graphic hoodie, zip up joint with the fur hood. Then this one, I mean, if I made these, I'd put the fur on it, but I didn't need to do it twice to see what it was gonna look like. Really, I wanted to start with these in this part of the video because a goal I set for myself this month was to become a better graphic designer due to like my history in design and whatnot, and just all the creative jobs I've had. Like I've gained pretty good skills at like the Adobe suite, Photoshop, Illustrator, but I've never like taken it to the next level and figured out how to make all my own graphics for a year and just like pick out the colors and create characters and just like all the intricacies that go into making a graphic. Usually if it's something I don't know off the top of my head, even if that's like cutting out something or just like making a flyer, just like simple things that I feel like I should know how to do, if it's too challenging or I feel like my level, it's like above my level, then I'll get somebody, like I always can outsource it. But yeah, I'm trying to, big goal of mine this month was to like get better all around at graphic design. And I really did, like super happy with myself, like in the progress I've made in the last like 30 days. I've pretty much made a graphic every day, worked on font. I know like what fonts I want to use this year, what colors I want to use this year. And I've just been like making like text packs and gotten better at tech packs and just everything since like I've kind of made this devotion. So to me, like this piece isn't even something that will probably ever come out, because once I made it a real life jacket, I was like, damn, still some work I need to do with graphics. Like I could get better with the like lettering and or just like my font selection and stuff like that. But I was just like so excited. This is like the first 4 days of making graphics, and I was just like so excited at like how fast I was learning that I wanted to make something like in real that I could touch and look at. And once I got it back, I was like, okay, back to the drawing board. Still got some more work to do when it comes to making graphics. But I do think this year at some point, probably soon, I'm gonna drop a jacket with a fur hood. I won't tell y'all everything, but it probably won't have graphics on it, and it's gonna be a lot more simple but stand out also. So yeah, this is like prototype 1, and hopefully I can keep doing this series and just like show y'all prototype 2, 3, 4, 5 until it's like the final one. No graphic, just like wanted to see what the fur looked like on it. And I used this to like style a shoot recently to promote the Jesus chain. So you've probably seen this joint by now. But this is like more so what the final will look like. If I gave you more info, I'd be giving away the good stuff. So like you got to see, or at least like let me make it so that I could show you it. So, you know what I mean? I won't even know if it's really the one until I make it. I think something that's always made me stand out as a designer and just like as a human in general is like I'm always looking to improve where I feel weak. I'm always looking to like fill holes. I really do love fashion, and like I want to be able to be adequate in every skill, adequate in like every part of it, so that I can like translate myself the best and clearest possible. Even when I have other designers on the team or I'm creative director for this brand, I want to be able to like sit down at the computer or come to the pattern cutting table and like actually add value without just like pointing my finger and saying yes or no. So I've taken the time to like, I pretty much set a goal. My biggest concern skill wise this whole year is like graphics. Like I want to be able to walk away from this year feeling like an expert at tech packs, really good at Procreate, just like sketching, whether it's like making stuff for clothes or like making logos. I really have like an inclination to like have my own character, whether I make that stickers or just like fucking make a cartoon out of it or whatever. Like I want to be able to pick up my iPad and draw whenever I want and be really good at it. So like those are the like main skills I'm focused on this year. Another piece I've been working on was like this fur book bag. This is version 1. It's like the sample I got from my manufacturer. And at first this was like going to be the one I went with. Really the inspiration behind it and a part of like this year's design language is just leaning into rework and my love for like patches and pins and stuff. I think some of the best products we've released or best selling products we released have been like when I customize things with pins. So I was just like, I know when I like conceptualized this, I was just really in like almost like the best way I could describe my design language at that time was like a friendship bracelet. Like I wanted to like put a bunch of meaningful things on everything I was creating at the time. So that's kind of how this bag came about. And then also my favorite fur thing to look at is that like fanny pack. I think Amber Rose has it on in the picture. It's like a fur Louis Vuitton fanny pack. So that's where the fur inspo came from. And just like usual, or a lot at least during this time, I was running into a lot of fabric issues. So they made this, and then by the time I was ready to bulk order it, they were like, we can't get this fur. So I had to make a small adjustment. And that's how the bag came out like this, which is the final product. I like it way more, honestly. I feel like it just like gave it more life, more layers, just like with each color. The straps are different. They're all like one of one. So I feel like just this fur gave it a little bit more versatility. Also made it look a little more, I don't know, clean or just like, who knows? I don't know the word for it right now, but this book bag just like spoke louder to me. It feels like it fits the vibe of like who the brand is more. So it's closer to our identity. All right, here we got a little, this is my Virginia, this is the state flag. Got a Virginia state flag. Have a nice day, American flag and a star. I feel like everybody loves like those symbols, but yeah, I don't know why, but American flag always speaks to me whenever I see it, and I feel like it looks good with like browns and stuff, so I wanted to put that on there. And then each zipper has like a keychain on it. This one's like a spoon, a knife, compass, an owl, and then right here we have like the sparkly bear. And then on this one you got like a skeleton hand. Just all the little deets. Show you the inside. I liked the inside a lot too. It's just pink lined, but just feel like it fit the vibes pretty good. This piece you might recognize if you've been like paying attention, but the concept or like the creation of this piece began with Paris Fashion Week in June. I never had the like my thought for creating these pants were never to release them to the public, but we had some stores in Japan show interest in them, and we're actually about to supply a store out there, maybe one or two, with like this collection from Paris Fashion Week. So I decided to like make some obviously for myself and see if we shoot a lookbook, release it to the public. But they're a little different from like version 1. Also version 1 had like these red paint splatters on it to fit the vibe of what the theme of the show was, which was like a bank heist. So these ones are just like a little more simple, like with the no paint, white with the cream string in it. But excited about these. They fit really good, and this is just like the finalized product. Got it back recently. Our FNK traditional stamp right here. Matching jacket for it. Really, it was like the theme of the show was the bank heist, and this was the robber fit. Everybody who was supposed to fit the vibes of like the robber had on this white like doctor vibe, masked up. But yeah, I really like how the final came out, like with this off-white rib on the wrist and at the waistband. Super cropped fit, obviously, and like a fitted hood. YKK zipper. All the goodies. I think something that I wasn't able to like edit for Paris Fashion Week was that the arms weren't as long as I wanted them to be. So that was a change I made for bulk, and yeah. We'll see in the near future if this is like on the... Another thing that I made recently, some of you guys have seen it, we've been posting hints about them on the social media, and some of this has like already been shown in the Discord, but the black lace socks, which are just the inverse to the white lace socks. First we did the white ones, now the black ones. These ones I feel like are gonna hit harder, just more versatile. You don't really see like, obviously the socks come from like an inspiration of like the girl sock, the frilly sock. But something my girl like mentioned to me was like they never make those in other colors. So I think this is pretty cool, pretty unique, and I'm excited to start like making content wearing them, because usually I wait until we're getting closer to like we're gonna release that or we figure out what we're gonna do with it before I start just like putting them on. So I'm excited to rock these joints. I literally just got this like bomber jacket in yesterday. Another piece where like I started throwing the graphics that I was making recently just like on everything. So I actually, in my head and like what I've done so far on the computer, I've like already made edits to this jacket. The final version of it is gonna be crazy. Taking all these graphics off, changing the color of the inside liner. But like right now, you already could see like, obviously it's gonna be a goodie. It's got like the red fur going crazy. Anytime you're manufacturing something and your manufacturer asks you like, are you sure? It's either a really good thing or a really bad thing. But sometimes, since I know like all the prerequisites, like I know all the basics, it's like when my manufacturer asks me, they're just like, I ain't never seen no shit like that. You sure? But like that's the reaction I got when I wanted to do like the red split hood. But yeah, cropped. Then we're gonna make it a little more puffy. Obviously, like I got time to work on this. I don't really want to release it till September because we've kind of already missed the winter season. Last but not least, we got the Black Savior piece, Black Savior Jesus piece. This literally will be releasing the day that you see this video, the 31st. we already got like our Dash Pass. It's already released for our Dash Pass, like 24-hour access or 24-hour early access members. But we still got a couple left. Maybe by the time you see this video, we won't though. But this is the Jesus chain. Obviously, like, you understand where the inspo comes from. I mean, it's Jesus. I made him black. I put him upside down, but I still love God. I just like making noise, and I don't know, it just felt like the next level. Pretty much everything that I've created as far as like physical pieces in the last month to 2 months, I'll probably like start including in this just like, or on my Kick, I'm gonna start doing like live recordings of me creating graphics, live recordings of me making beats, because I consider those also a part of like the new things I've made, and I want to find cool creative ways to like display them. I'll be posting like beats in my carousel and graphics in my carousel as soon as I feel just like I've knocked all the rust off and I'm like creating things I'm super, super proud of. But yeah, while I'm on that journey, I'll be live streaming me creating these things. You guys will be able to tap in, watch me do that, and just join the process, learn with me. I took pretty much like all of last week. Well, I really took like basically this whole month, and I mapped out every design and every release and the release date for the brand this year. There's just a few pieces I have to like update. Obviously, it'll be ongoing, and there'll be times where I like try to create something newer that's off schedule, whatever, but I'm super proud of the schedule. Since I've completed it, I've felt way more clear-minded and just like I have a better direction. Next is to like figure out the lookbook for each one of those release dates and just like also get that off my mind. But yeah, I feel way more light. I feel like I have like way more of a clear direction and just like understand what I want to do this year. Also, it is given me like the space to think about the big things. Like if I thought of myself as a designer or a brand owner, what I would like this is how I imagine it will be operated on another level. It's like I know every piece of clothing that's coming out and what day and what the lookbook is and who we're gonna use to help market it. Like I have all this information at the beginning of the year, and now I get to take this year to focus on increasing my own portfolio, just like becoming a bigger designer, becoming a more well-known person since the brand's on my back, but also just like give me the space to think of the big moments. So we have goals this year to create items that like go viral. We have goals this year to do a fashion show in LA. We want to do Complex Con. We want to do a pop-up in New York in September Fashion Week. We want to go to Paris in June and show our documentary from the first year. So there's just like so many big things that I want to do, and I was just getting pulled in so many directions, from content to marketing to what pieces are being dropped to also thinking in my head that I wanted to do these huge moments. So now I feel like really confident knowing what's next, what I'm putting out this year, proud of all the pieces that are dropping. And now I can take some of that mental capacity and put it towards designing really, really, really fire pieces and creating really, really big moments, which I think is like my true passion and just like scratches that itch for me of like existing. So super excited about that. That's everything I made. I don't think I forgot anything. I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. I think probably after this is gonna cut to me fitting these guys in a couple of day fits, but I'm trying to get a good night's sleep tonight. So hopefully we get that in, get that done, get them up out of here. They should be here in like the next 10, 15. A simple designer life hack is figuring out the design language that you're trying to speak in or you're trying to express to others. I think for myself, I kind of just went from my own personal childhood experience once I realized like what was unique about how I was raised, from like the family dynamic to just being cool or being stylish my entire life, just like pulled from those and my brothers and things like that. But also something that's always been important to me is something that has been a part of my style and my personality and everything about me, just like a part of my identity that I didn't choose, was kind of like irony. I lean into like kind of the ability to play with your own mind or to just like make it past the popular, what's it called? Fucking perception, but then those stereotypes. So it's like, it's the same way I describe what the brand is to me, where it's like someone sees the Bianchi pants and thinks this guy just has on a dirty pair of pants. But then when they get up close to them, they're like, damn, these are good quality, looks nice, and they're versatile. You could wear them anywhere. So it's like, you see me across the street, you might think one thing. I sit down at the table, talk to you, you think another thing. And whenever I'm feeling stumped as far as creating new clothes, that's the thought process I go back to. When I'm making clothes, I don't really think about like how my consumer is going to be received wearing the things. But I do think that is going to be a new layer that I add to my thought process when designing. For me, I'm fearless, and like I'll wear that upside down Jesus piece and be able to argue it down in public and say I love God, but I know that not everybody is like that. That's just a little insight on like how putting this piece out makes me feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the only person I really cared, like when I thought, like once I made it and seen it, was like my mom. But she's cool with it, she loves it. And I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from. I hope y'all learning from me right now, because I'm still learning. Tell them about yourself, man.
My name is Sage. I take pictures.
My name is Scary. Nigga, I make music. Nigga. Where my dad? Nigga, punching bag.
I'm
Nigga,
Jasad. I make music too.
nigga,
Punching
yeah.
bag.
nigga, all nigga.
That's oh shit.
What the heck say?
Nigga,
You feel me?
I'm the hardest nigga in the ballet class, nigga.
No cap.
Ballet.
Oh cap.
Oh God.
Get it right. Do a little throw real quick. Let me remember.
I'm in third position.
I really do this shit.
I can't see your feet. Yeah, that's third.
Niggas know the terms?
We the first night we dancers.
I was in ballet like my whole life.
Yeah.
Fire. Damn. Both of y'all?
Yeah, we met. That's how we met.
Damn, that's
Went to high
fire.
school.
That's
When
fire.
I was like 12, you was like 10.
Yeah, type shit.
Nigga, I always say fuck it. That's another thing I always say about Virginia. Like, nigga, I never even met a skateboarder. You played basketball or you played football, my nigga, or and then the random black dude played baseball, but he was like, he was out, yeah, exactly, type shit, and that was it, bro. You did not do shit else, like, for real.
That's fire.
A lot of older niggas. And so it's like we were exploring the idea of like kind of lost through that, but like fly nigga lost, as opposed to it being some just like, oh, whatever, we lost to some older niggas.
Right.
And so the idea is that like niggas come into the gym, they're like, what the fuck are these niggas wearing? They're not taking the sport seriously. But the idea is that they're coming like John Cena in like a world where everybody else is just wearing the Speedos and not doing anything crazy, you know?
Nah, that sounds dope.
On some shit like we're preparing, like it's like hella like out of the like, why are niggas getting fly to like wrestle? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like on some shit like where it's like the old niggas just like really serious and shit. Like I don't know.
So it's like
I fuck with that because one, I like grew up fucking with wrestling type shit.
Oh, word.
I fuck with the comeback. Like,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
that's something. One of the things me and my cousin I spent most of my like youth with. Like, we were real big on wrestling, playing the wrestling games,
Type shit.
watch that shit like 24/7. It's like that shit speaks to me. But also, I think like a part of it that is like the identity of my brand is built around like oxymoron. So it's like a big pretty skirt out of camo and plaid, you know what I mean? Or like I have these pants that are one of my best sellers that are like white pants with black marks all over them, like look dirty, but when you see them up close, it's like high quality, clean.
Yeah.
That's even what the name of the brand represents. It's Fork and Knife Studios.
Okay,
and like,
word.
that's just like table etiquette was big to my father, and like something that I realized like even outside of Virginia was like across the street as like a black male. Like I used to rap, make beats, scam and shit like that. I'm wearing jewelry, so like, well, from seeing me across the street type shit, you think one thing. I sit down at the table. You
I know where to put the fork in.
Type
Yeah,
shit.
that's fire.
Nigga. So like, I feel like that also like speaks to that vibe where it's like fucking, we're the wrestlers who came to bring like the, like you didn't expect us to like be able to add value because we didn't look like what you looked like, and then
Awesome
we still.
shit. Awesome shit. I also just love like the splash of like borderline like theatrical, like borderline like silly, like
Right, exactly,
like,
exactly.
fucking wrong, like it's just like and like really taking that serious, like being like serious, like yeah, nigga, like like on some shit where like I was thinking we pull up in like we have a duffel bag, we pull up in like sweats, it could be FNK sweats, but like sweats. And like we pull up in some like wrestling ass shit, and like we change out of that into the shit.
Like I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
That'd be fire.
Oh
yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I gotta take
Or actually.
Easy, breezy, beautiful, cover girl. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me?
Yeah,
Feel me though. Feel me though.
I need to add to it.
They're really sick, yeah.
Crazy.
They like fit your waist perfectly, so you don't have to tie the string, which is kind of interesting. I love that. How that's looking. What size boot do you wear?
Shit. My feet are so weird. I'm either like a 10 or like an 11 and a half.
That's my even though you definitely did a little crazy jump. 10 or 11.
Like my bunnies over there are 10.
But those are huge though.
Exactly.
Those are huge.
So you're really in 11.
I'm really an 11 and a half, yeah.
Those shits are huge. That's the size I need in them, like a 10 or a 9 type shit.
Exactly. Like I could fit, like a starting at a 9, I could fit his 9s. That shit weird.
Okay.
Do you want to have a Scary take off the shirt that you put that on? Yeah. Alright, is it a long sleeve or a thermal?
It's a long sleeve, but it is like it's like our version of a thermal.
Awesome shit. Yeah.
It serves the same purpose as a thermal. It's made to go under shit.
Hell yeah.
It's like, it don't make you warmer though.
I've been obsessed with thermals recently.
I've only seen the one video that you showed me by you guys, but I swore like you were like tiny. I don't know why that video portrayed you as like tiny to me. I thought he was gonna be like 5'4" or something.
That nigga said you shoot like a short nigga.
5'4" is OD.
That's funny though, cause this one dude that we met at Vlog, he draws and shit. He just drew us, and he met him in person.
Bro,
and he drew us like he did like some fan art, and he made this nigga like
show this nigga.
He made me like 7'5".
He made me tiny, bro. Like,
I'm gonna find that shit.
bro,
You did my favorite part of the video though, when you was like,
oh yeah.
by the way, that shit was clean
There
as
was a
fuck.
part where I was doing. shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, you made him hella small. It was so funny.
I was gonna show you, me and the homie Naheem, I don't know if you know Naheem, but we made this. I did this stencil. I designed I do all the graphic design for Punchy Bag.
Oh, I have seen this. It's sick, but it definitely doesn't.
You made that nigga
Yeah,
so
I had this. This is originally a
linebacker.
Shockaware thermal that we reworked and shit and did alterations on.
Yeah, this is tough. I usually don't like shit without sleeves in it, but this actually sleeves.
Hell yeah. That nigga did me crazy, bro.
Damn.
Like, bro.
Damn. Bro said we didn't have enough room for you to be like, both of y'all be that tall, man. The canvas was...
That nigga made him so small.
Like, why did he make that nigga 6'7"? Like,
nigga made me a linebacker. Like,
holy shit.
that
and
shit
then
is
again,
so
though, that's the
funny.
best fan art we ever got.
No,
So.
for
I
real.
was about to say,
exactly
that's pretty
what you
good
got
type shit. I love when I get those sent to me by people.
Anime Cody.
I've been trying to, that was one of my goals this month, was to get better at graphic designing.
Hell yeah.
My goal this year is to just like improve in my skills,
Mhm.
just like what I need to like get better at as far as being a designer. The first month was graphics, and that's like, I've gotten a lot better in just a month, but that was where I'm at right now, is like creating characters and shit like that. I just turned my dog into like a me collab with my dog type shit, like put her like fucking dressed up like me, and I stared at it for like 20 minutes because I was just like, it's been a long time, like, whenever I've seen graphics like that on, like, Instagram, where it's just, like, a kid drew anybody, I've always been like, that shit is so cool. So then once I finally made one, I was just like, yeah, I'm in my bag. Finally. Like, I'm going to start a Mooka series. And just, like, drop stickers of her type shit.
That's hard. That's fun. Real life. What shoes should I wear with this?
You can put on your bunnies for now as, like, the placeholder. But I think just like as long as a boot yours.
So what made you grab Miami Mint when you went to the vape store? What made you grab Miami Mint when you went
To
to
be
the vape
honest,
store?
that's not even mine twin right now. I'm in the process of no alcohol, no cigarettes, no drink, no nothing.
How the fuck
shit,
did
like,
they
on some
get
clean
there?
shit, but like the homie just came into town and he left that shit here, so now it's here until it dies.
Type
Oh
shit.
shit, I thought that was my laptop. Just like mine.
You just finesse.
That shit look just like mine.
The shape of that toe is really sick.
But also, fucking, nigga, this one brand, like every flavor is something
Wild.
wild. It ain't just
Bars.
regular. You can't just get just mint. That shit gotta be Miami mint.
The geek bars are so random.
They got
Yeah, I'm
fuck
ready.
you blue raspberry and shit.
Right.
I love that shit.
Yeah, I'm ready to put that joint down.
Kicking the cut.
Long time
Kicking it
ago.
back, man. I gotta figure out how to deal with my anxiety again.
They gotta learn how to breathe again. That's crazy.
No cap. I used to be real good at it, so it's like I'm just trying to get back to that
Alcatraz.
point. Alright, let me get you on my
Alcatraz
drink.
green.
That sounds like a Crown Royal flavor.
It does.
Alcatraz.